Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all are doing well. Namaste. Let's start one very important topic which I really wanted to share with all of you. And the topic is why ancient women, like why traditionally women used to have a pads during their menstruation. So let's discuss this. Let's understand this. Why it was like they were not using this sanitary pads which we are getting right now, and what was the reason, and how they were like managing the situations during the menstruation. So the point is, it wasn't like they didn't have any resources, or they didn't afford that sanitary napkins, but it is like they had all these resources and all the things, but they have experienced something, they have found something which is like very very important for us to understand. So I'm letting you going through with this topic. So it is very important to understand why they were using pads instead of sanitary napkins, because you all know that sanitary napkins have extra long capacity to absorb the blood, and tampons are also like they are, and you also get a very less stain on your clothes. So yes, it is convenient in that way, but is it like good for your body, and is it good for your vaginal environment, or is it good for your like what happens if you don't use this? So let's discuss this. So normally the pH of our blood is 7.55, which is like slightly alkaline in nature, and the pH of our vaginal environment is 3.5 to 4.5, which is moderately acidic in nature. So this is normal vaginal pH, and which is ideal for the growth of the good bacteria, which protects our vaginal area. So what happens? This bacteria creates very hostile environment for the pathogenesis bacteria that causes odor and infections. What happens when vaginal pH is increases? So it favors to those bacteria to uh, get a bacterial infection, or to develop a yeast, or to develop a fungus around that area. So you have noticed, like you get when you use this sanitary napkins, you get some irritation, you get rashes around your vaginal sides, and sometimes you get some infection also, some fungus also can be created during this time. So we will understand why it happens, and how a cotton cloth pad can be useful in this condition. During menstruation, vaginal pH is like automatically elevated. As I told you, the pH of blood is 7.5 around. So the pH of vagina will be automatically increased, and it is like, then it is very important, and it becomes very easy for body to develop bacteria in that pH, like in that environment. So what happens when we use a cotton cloth pad, and which like you normally you change your pads in 6 to 8 hours of the time. So in a day we use 2 or 3 pads minimum. So if we use cotton cloth pad, the like we get that it is, of course it is a natural product, and there is no like a layer of plastic in the bottom. So the aeration will be good, the oxygen will be always going in and coming out from the that place. So it actually prevents you from the infection which is like causing because of the other sanitary napkins and tampons. On other hand, these products which are like we are getting from the market, which are commercially selling, they have a impermeable layer, which is of mainly which is made up of plastic, right? And uh, they are like also the tampons which are like highly absorbent, which increase the chances of vaginal infection, because the increased vaginal pH by the retaining the blood, like when we use sanitary napkins or tampons, the blood will be in touch with the vagina for a very longer period of time. So when this happens, the vagina get a chance and get a time to develop the other bacteria and other infection, which is really not good for our vaginal health. So that's why it is recommended to use cotton cloth pad. And I wish you understand this, and I wish you shift your uh, you shift your focus from the this commercial sanitary napkins, which is like really harmful to your body, to your vagina. And I wish you get a, I will also give some few links from which you can get a good cotton cloth pad, which is like really nice material, and it doesn't get any stain on your cloth, and it is very easy to wash also. And the whole experience of using it, seeing your own blood, washing it with your own hands, it really fulfill you in a very different way. So I wish you use this, and let's save our planet too. It's like it's reusable. You save your money also. You save your environment. You save your planet, and you help a lot of people in so many ways. So I wish we move and we shift our focus towards the cotton cloth pad, which is very helpful to your body and to all lot of other aspects of life. Thank you so much for the listening. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.